Today we're going to be taking a look at the TrimUI Brick Hammer. It's the hammer version. So I was a little confused. Like, this took forever to get to me, like a couple of the other handhelds recently. I think they sunk out there in the Pacific Ocean or something, but it came straight off the boat from China. You know, second time maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I was a little confused because I've looked at the Brick before, and I was like, what's so different about this one? But we'll take a look. We'll take a look. So this is from Go Game Geek. They sent this to me for purpose of review, purpose built to spark your imagination. So it looks like you got local area network versus what? Stereo speaker and everything. So the Brick Hammer, from what I'm understanding, there's a few little differences, but mostly that it's like a CNC metal shell. Pretty nice. The previous version was plastic. So let's turn this on. So really, what we're going to be looking at here is the included build that Go Game Geek sells, that we have on there. I'll put the specs up on the screen, but this thing's it's got a decent amount of power. Let's peel that off. It does come with like some extra buttons. They kind of redesigned the back a little bit. It does have some like lighting and whatnot. A little glowy thing up there. Glowiness right there. It glows, dude. But yeah, we got some shoulder buttons we could replace. Different styles. Like, they're the same color. It's just different styles. It's customizable. USB-C to charge. But that's what comes in the box. So let's take a look at this thing real quick. But yeah, this is what's on here. There's like a lot of customizations you could do, different builds you could download for this thing, or different OSs and whatnot. But this is what Go Game Geek sells if you want to buy one with an included like micro SD card, because I believe these things don't normally come with a micro SD card, but you can get one with, right? So, okay, we have favorites, recent played, best list, games. So that's going to be like all the systems. It shows there's 10 pages down there. And then apps. We got funky settings, Moonlight, media player, Emu cleaner, boot logo, USB storage, updater, ebook reader. You can read your ebooks, dude. Scraper, RetroArch, screen record. There's some stuff there. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Make sure I'm not getting no glare here, but let's check out this best list. Free games collection. What the hell is that? Oh, like homebrew and stuff. I don't care about that. Super Mario collection. Arcade. Donkey Kong. I got the volume all the way up? No, I don't. Oh, wow. Speakers are down here. We have a headphone jack there. A recessed reset button. I guess you got to use like a pen or a pencil or a pen or something to push that. USB-C there. Power button. The hell is this? I'll have to look at what that is. It vibrated when I slid it. Probably says in the manual. Then just volume there. The Pokemon's collection. Very cool. Let's go back to the Mario collection. Let's see what this screen looks like. And how these buttons feel. At least the speakers on this thing sound pretty damn good compared to a lot of handhelds that I've used recently. How do we get out of here? Like, what are these buttons? They just like change colors. Let's see what systems are included. So there's some interesting stuff here. Let's see what plays. Sega Saturn. Panzer Dragoon. Nice. Let's try that. So while we're testing this, little shameless self-promotion. One way I get by in life, besides just these YouTube videos, which have been kind of not like really, doing it with, ad revenue, but I do have a website where I sell things. Madlittlepixelshop.com. I'm always like running deals there. I sell like, you know, stuff that I review, stuff from my personal collection, you know, just lots of different things that I sell there. So, and there's always deals like buy one, get one 35% off, stuff like that. Free gachapon stuff. Like there's always deals. Check it out. That's how I get to keep doing what I'm doing mostly. But okay, this seems to be running semi-decent. And it's fine. We don't need an analog stick for Saturn. It is kind of strange. There's not that many games on there. Dreamcast, we got 15 games. Crazy Taxi, Dead or Alive, Grind Radio, Power Stone, Ready to Rumble. Some of these games we can't play because of the music in them. I haven't been... Obviously, I've only had this on for like maybe 10 minutes. I am feeling a little tiny bit of warmth on the back here. Because this metal obviously is going to like, you know, amplify the heat that it's producing, right? But it's not like uncomfortable or anything. I would imagine if it's like 100 degrees out and you're playing this thing like the metal analog pocket, it would get pretty hot. I think the screen looks pretty good and the viewing angles are good. I don't think we really have too many issues with viewing angles anymore with handhelds. We used to. So this is playing pretty well. PSP. We got Ridge Racer. Oh shoot. A little bit of stutters here and there. I think it kind of like clears up though. Oh shit. PS1. How many games are there? 81 games. Let's see if there's music in these games. And let's kind of scroll through, see what's included. PS1, of course, is going to run on this. PS1 can run on your mom's Vibe attached to a Pickle, daisy chained to a 9-volt battery, and little, like, you know, Raspberry Pi LCD screen just fine. Like, yeah. No issues. It's just usually, like, a lot of times, I don't know, they be throwing these PS1 ROMs on here and they don't have music sometimes. Oh, that's a good sign. We got music. Usually I'll test this game and it's just silent. See what ports are on here. Oh shit, they got Balatro. Celeste. I think these are like games that people complain about being on these things. There's 89 ports. Holy crap. Fallout 1 and 2? Grand Theft Auto? Sonic Mania? Shredder's Revenge? Stardew Valley? Is that the widescreen or the HD widescreen Super Mario 64? I mean, this isn't widescreen, so I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, people, they have their feelings on this kind of stuff. I've said it before when they include these games. But hey, we're just checking it out. I didn't know this stuff was on here. How am I supposed to know? I mean, it's got all sorts of other games that shouldn't be on here as well, right? But it's always the thing about like the current releases. You know, this is a game that's a couple years old. It's not a game from 30, 40 years ago, right? So, you know, however you feel about it, I'm not arguing with you. But yeah, there you go. Kind of little overview of what's included on this thing if you buy one of these from Go Game Geek, and you get it with a micro SD card. But yeah, if you're interested, link will be in the pinned comments. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye.